A lot of water moving fast and the levels are rising. Liza Lucas is watching that all for us from Bowler Road. Hi, Liza.
Hi, Cheryl and Aisha. Yes, we're here now on the opposite side of Peachtree Creek. You know, we were going to just swing the camera around because it really is just striking, and the images are going to do so much more than me just talking in front of the camera right now. But you can see this home, obviously the water up to the steps, but the cars completely submerged, and there are several of them here. Again, this is Bowler Road in the Cross Creek neighborhood, northwest Atlanta. We've got structures in the back. It looks like a little shed that's off its foundation and floating, and really the creek is just overwhelmed this home here, and it's unfortunately not the only one. We're going to swing to our left as well and kind of give you a different vantage point, because now you can see we were on the opposite side of Bowler Road when we first talked to you around 7 a.m. this morning, and the lights were going out over there, and the transformers were blowing. We had lines down, just kind of cracked into pieces, and now you can see really the destruction from a different vantage point, and the creek just really overwhelming this road. Now there's only a little bridge here. The golf course is normally off to the left. There's normally a pond. We talked to neighbors on the other side who have been here for 20 years, and they said the last time they saw it like this was 2009, when they had that heavy front just kind of move through and sit on Atlanta, and we had the creeks just overwhelmed at that time too. Clearly a lot of people caught by surprise by the fact that these cars were just sitting here. It is just extraordinary. If you ever drive through this area, you know, there's a little bridge and it kind of dips down. So this is a low point, but just seeing the creek like this, Peachtree Creek like this, is just really something to see. And the water is moving. There's a lot of debris in the water. It's moving quickly. The fire hydrants are, you know, several feet underwater. There's a mailbox that's almost completely submerged a little farther down the road. I think Hunter's giving you a good shot right now of the speed limit sign, just to give you some perspective of how deep the water is. And really the urgency here, we're not sure if anybody's inside, but there's a lot of debris again in the water. I know we told you at our last hit we were with the Swift Water Rescue teams for Atlanta Fire. They did come down here, but they turned around, so hopefully that's a good sign that at this point in the morning they're not needed on this particular block. However, they are making their rounds, as are all of the fire trucks right now, and the first responders. There's a lot of sirens we're hearing. They're showing up as the lines are falling and the power is out and the trees are falling. Just checking in on everyone and making sure they're okay. I'm hearing some call outs right now, so I'm just gonna be quiet for a second. Okay, we'll stay alert, but yeah, we have several teams out here right now just kind of monitoring the situation. But again, this is Bowler Road. Cheryl and Aisha, we just heard another transformer blow, or possibly another tree fall. It's kind of hard to tell at this point. But really, just if you just take in the side of the Peachtree Creek right here and the flooding that's taken place, and this is what emergency management officials were really so concerned about, and they're continuing to put out those flash flood advisories. So I'll leave you with this picture, and if you have any questions, of course, we can talk it through about what you might be seeing and noticing. But really, we're just taking it all in now that we're on the opposite side and really close to the water at this point.